Birth was the death of him. Again, words are few. Dying too. Birth was the death of him. Ghastly grinning ever since. Up at the lid to come, in cradle and crib. At suck, first fiasco, with the first totters. From mammy to nanny and back, all the way. Bandied back and forth. So ghastly, grinning on. From funeral to funeral. To now, this night. 2.5 billion seconds again. 2.5 billion seconds. Hard to believe, so few. From funeral to funeral. Funerals are, he all but said, of loved ones. 30,000 nights. Hard to believe, so few. Born dead of night. Sun long sunk behind the larches. New needles turning green. In the room, dark gaining, till faint light from standard lamp, wick turned low. And now, this night, up at nightfall, every nightfall, faint light in room whence unknown, none from window, no, next to none. No such thing as no light. In the end, gropes to window and stares out. Stands there, staring out. Stock still, staring out. Nothing stirring in that black vast. Backs away in the end to where the lamp is standing, or was standing when last went out. Loose matches in right-hand pocket. Strikes one on his buttock the way his father taught him. Takes off milk-white globe and sets it down, match goes out. Strikes a second as before. Takes off chimney. Smoke clouded. Holds it in left hand, match goes out. Strikes a third as before and sets it to wick. Puts back chimney. Match goes out. Puts back globe. Turns wick low. Backs away to edge of light, turns to face east. Blank wall. So, nightly, up, sock, nightgown, window, lamp, backs away to edge of light and stands facing blank wall. Covered with pictures once. Pictures of, he all but said, of loved ones. Unframed, unglazed, pinned to wall with drawing pins, all shapes and sizes. Down, one after another, gone, torn to shreds and scattered, strewn all over the floor. Not at one sweep, no sudden fit of, no word. Ripped off and torn to shreds one by one over the years of night. Nothing on the wall now but the pins, not all. Some out with a wrench, others still pinning a shred. So stands there facing blank wall, dying on, no more, no less, no less. Less to die, ever less, like light at nightfall. Stands there facing east, blank pinpock surface once white in shadow. Could once name them all. There was father, that grey void. Their mother, that other, there together, smiling. Wedding day, there all three, that grey blot. There alone, he alone. Not now. Forgotten. All gone so long. Ripped from the wall and torn to shreds. Scattered all over the floor. Swept out of the way under the bed and left. 1,000 shreds under the bed with the dust and the spiders, all the... He all but said to the loved ones. Stands facing blank walls, staring beyond. Nothing there either. Nothing stirring either. Nothing stirring anywhere. Nothing to be seen anywhere. Nothing to be heard anywhere. Room once full of sounds. Faint sounds. Whence unknown, fewer and fainter as time wore on, nights wore on. None now, no such thing as none. Rain some nights still slant against the panes or dropping gentle on the place beneath. Even now, lamp smoking, no wick turned low, strange. Faint smoke issuing through vent and globe. Low ceiling stained by night after night of this. Dark shapeless blot on surface elsewhere white, once white. So stands and faces wall at the various motions described, that is, up at nightfall into gown and socks, no. In them already. In them all night, all day and night, up at nightfall in gown and socks, and after a moment to get his bearings, gropes to window. Faint light in room, insufferably faint, whence unknown. Stock still, staring out into that black vast. Nothing there. Nothing stirring that he can see, hear. Dwells thus as if unable to move again or No will left to move again. Not enough will left to move again. Gropes back into the end, to where he knows the lamp is standing, or thinks he knows was last standing when last went out. Match 1 is described for globe, 2 for chimney, 3 for wick. Chimney and globe back on. Wick turned low. Backs away to edge of light and turns to face wall. East. Still as the lamp by his side. Gown and socks white to take faint light. Once white. Hair white to take faint light. Foot of pallet just visible, edge of frame. Once white to take faint light. Stands there staring beyond. Nothing. Empty dark. Till first word always the same, night after night the same birth. Then slow fade up of a faint form. Out of the dark, a window, looking west. Sun long sunk behind the larches, light dying, soon none left to die. No, no such thing as no light. Out of the dark, that window, night slowly falling. Eyes to small pane, gaze out at that first night. Turns away an end to face the darkened room. In the end, slowly, a faint hand, holding aloft a lighted spill. In light of spill, faintly, the hand and milk-white globe. Then a second hand, in light of spill. Takes off globe and disappears. Reappears empty. Takes off chimney. 2 hands and chimney in light of spill, spill to wick. Chimney back on. Hand with spill disappears. Second hand disappears. Chimney alone in gloom. Hand reappears with globe. Globe back on. Turns wick low. Pale globe alone in gloom. Glimmer a brass bed rail fade. Birth, the death of him. That Nevoid smile. 30,000 nights. Stands at the edge of lamplight, staring beyond into dark hole again. Window gone, hands gone, lamp gone, gone, again and again gone, till dark slowly parts again. Grey light. Rain pelting. Umbrellas round a grave. Seen from above. Streaming black canopies. Black ditch beneath. rain bubbling in the black mud. Empty for the moment, that place beneath which he all but said which loved one. 30 seconds. To swell the 2.5 billion odd. Then fade. Dark hole again. Blessed dark. No. No such thing as hole. Stands there staring beyond, half hearing what he's saying. He. Words falling from his mouth. Making do with his mouth. Light's lamp as described, backs away to edge of light. Stands there staring beyond. Wait for first word, always the same. It gathers in his mouth. Parts lips and thrusts tongue forward, birth. Parts the dark. Slowly the window. That first night. Room gone, hand gone, spill gone, light gone, 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 again and again, gone, glimmer of brass red bed rail fade, gone. Again and again. Again and again, gone. A cry stifled by nasal. Dark parts. Streaming umbrellas. Rain pelting. Ditch. Bubbling black mud. Coffin on its way. Whose fade? Gone. Move on to other matters. Try to move on to other matters. How far from wall? Head almost touching. As at window. Eyes glued to small pane, staring out. To nothingness. Black vast. Stock still, eyes staring out. As if no will left to move again, nor gone the will to move again, gone. Faint cry in his ear. Mouth agape, closed with hiss of breath. Lips joined, feel soft touch of lip on lip of lip, lipping lip departed by cry as before. Where is he now? That window staring out. Eyes glued to pain, staring out as if looking his last. Gropes away at last through unaccountable light to the unseen lamp. White gown moving through that gloom, once white. Lights and turns to face wall after the motions described. Stands there staring beyond, waits for first word, it gathers in his mouth, parts lips and thrusts tongue between them. Tip of tongue feels soft touch of tongue on lips, of lips on tongue. Stare through rift and dark to other dark, further dark. Sun long sunk behind the larches. Nothing stirring, nothing faintly stirring. Stand stock still, staring beyond, as if looking his last at that first night of 30,000 odd, where soon to be that night to be. Room, hand, spill, lamp, gleam of brass, pale globe along and groom, glimmer of brass, bed rail catching light. 30 seconds to swell the 2.5 billion odd. Fade. Gone. Again and again. Again and again. Gone. To whose grave? Which? The all but said, which loved one? Black umbrellas in the rain. Stare through grey rift to dark. Streaming canopies seen from on high. Bubbling black mud. Coffin on its way. Loved one on, all he all but said, loved one on his way. Her way. 30 seconds. Fade. Gone. Stands there staring beyond into dark hole again. No such thing as hole. Head almost touching wall. Hair white to catch faint light. White gown, white socks, white footed pallet. Edge of frame, stage right, once white. Lease. Give and head. Rests on wall. No. Head hot, staring beyond. Nothing stirring. Nothing faintly stirring. 30,000 nights of ghosts beyond that black beyond. Ghost light, ghost nights. Ghost rooms, ghost graves, ghost, he all but said, ghost loved ones. Waiting on the rip word. Stands there staring beyond with that black veil, lips quivering to half-heard words, trying to treat of other matters. Till half hears there are no other matters. Never were other matters. Never two matters. Never but the one matter. The dead and gone. The dying and the going. From the word go, the word be gone. Such is the light going now, beginning to go. In the room, where else? Unnoticed by him, staring beyond. Pale globe, alone in gloom. Not the other. The unaccountable. From nowhere, On all sides, nowhere. The globe alone. Alone gone.